Hey guys, I'm back with you for book time today. I remember during small group time, we made our own honest books, telling me about a time that maybe you were honest or maybe a time that you were not honest. I found a book at home, kind of like the ones that you made today. I wonder what you think it might be about. What can you tell from the picture? Yep, you're right. I do see a fox, maybe a girl fox. She's wearing a dress and some socks and shoes. So maybe it'll be a story about this fox. Let me read the title for you. Ruthie and the Not So Teeny Tiny Lie by Laura Rankin. Ruthie and the Not So Teeny Tiny Lie. So then my prediction is that this story is going to be about this fox. Maybe her name's Ruthie, and maybe she told a lie. Let's find out. Ruthie loved tiny things. The tinier, the better. Her toys were the teeniest imaginable. She had dinky dinosaurs, itty-bitty trains, ponies no bigger than your pinky, and teddy bears that were barely there. Let's see. Those really are teeny tiny toys, huh? Ruthie loved finding tiny treasures too. At the beach, she searched for the smallest seashells. The flowers she picked were no bigger than fairy wings. She even had an eggshell from a hummingbird. Wow. And wherever Ruthie went, she carried some teeny thing in her pocket. What teeny thing did she carry in her pocket today? Looks like a teeny tiny book. One day at school recess, after jump rope and swings, Ruthie took a turn on the twirling bar. When she landed, she saw something in the grass. It was a little box with a teensy window and an even tinier button on top. She couldn't believe her luck. It was a teeny tiny camera. Like she found a camera right here just laying on the floor. Wonder if it belongs to somebody. Ruthie looked through its little window. Then she pressed the button on top to take a picture. Click! Just like a real camera. This was absolutely the best thing Ruthie had ever found. And it was hers. Click, click. She tried it out every which way. Say cheese clouds, click. Say cheese little bug, click. Say cheese school, click. Say cheese Martin, click. But Martin didn't say cheese. Martin said, "Hey, that's my camera." Uh-oh. Sounds like it did belong to somebody. What do you think's about to happen? Martin's saying that that's his camera. Ruthie was startled. "No, it's not. It's mine." "Give it to me," said Martin. "It's mine." "It is not. It's too." Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, look at Martin's face right now. His mouth is open like he's yelling, and look at his eyebrow. It looks like he's making a mad face. How do you think he's feeling right now? I think he's feeling upset also. "No, it's not," shouted Ruthie, and she raced back to class. Ruthie took off with the camera. What's going on?" asked Mrs. Olson. "Ruthie's got my camera," cried Martin. "I got it for my birthday and I dropped it on the playground." But Ruthie wanted that teeny tiny camera in the worst way. "It's mine," she yelled. "I got it for my birthday." Well, that wasn't true at all. Not one teeny tiny bit. Oh no. Is Ruthie being honest right now? She just told a lie, right? She said that that's her camera, but we know it's not. Mrs. Olson looked at Martin. She looked at Ruthie. Goodness, this is a problem, she said. The camera can't belong to both of you. I'll keep it safe in my desk drawer for now. Let's talk about it again tomorrow. Man, now neither of them get to take the camera home. Ruthie's stomach flip-flopped all the rest of the day. She couldn't remember the answer to 2 + 2. When Mrs. Olson read a story, every word flew straight out the window. Oh man. Does it look like she's having a good day now? The bus ride home took forever. Hi, Ruthie, said Mama. How was school? Okay, mumbled Ruthie. Oh, man. She doesn't even want to talk to Mama about her day. Look at her tail. It's just dragging on the floor. So sad. Dinner was macaroni and cheese, Ruthie's favorite, but she couldn't eat. Not one little bite. Aren't you feeling well? Asked Papa. I'm not hungry, she said. Do you think she's really feeling sick? How do you think she's feeling? She doesn't even want to eat her favorite food. At bedtime, Ruthie was close to tears. What's the matter? Asked Mama. So Ruthie told Mama and Papa the whole story. What do you think went wrong? Asked Papa. I said it was my camera, cried Ruthie, but it's not. It's going to be okay, said Papa. You made a mistake, and tomorrow you can fix it. I think Mrs. Olson and Martin will understand. She told her parents the truth. She was honest with them. They said, yep, you made a mistake, but mistakes are okay, right? As long as you fix them. Do you think Mrs. Olson and Martin are going to understand? I hope so. But the next morning, Ruthie could barely eat. Maybe Mrs. Olson wouldn't understand. Maybe Ruthie would have to sit in timeout corner. Maybe Martin would never talk to her again. Maybe no one would ever talk to her again. Not one teeny tiny word. How do you think she's feeling right now? Nervous? The school bell was about to ring. Ruthie took a deep breath and began the long walk to the front of the room. Mrs. Olson's desk seemed very far away. There she is. Looks like she's about to go talk to Mrs. Olson, the teacher. Good morning, Ruthie, said Mrs. Olson. I have something to tell you, said Ruthie in a very small voice. The camera isn't mine. I didn't get it for my birthday. I found it on the playground. She's telling the teacher the truth. Mrs. Olson didn't make her sit in the timeout corner. She didn't even look mad. Instead, she gave Ruthie a hug and kissed the top of her head. Thank you for telling the truth, said Mrs. Olson. That took a lot of courage. Yep. Courage means that you are brave. So she's telling her, you know what? Thank you for telling the truth. It takes a lot of courage and bravery to tell the truth. I'm very sorry, Martin, said Ruthie. It's okay, said Martin. Look, even Martin understood that she was sorry. All at once, Ruthie's stomach stopped flip-flopping. She even skipped a little on the way back to her desk. She got the right answer to 3 plus 7 in math. Nice. Looks like she's having a better day. After lunch, Mrs. Olson read the funniest story Ruthie had ever heard. And on the short bus ride home, Ruthie realized that she didn't miss the teeny tiny camera, not one teeny tiny bit. And there she is. Looks like she's feeling pretty good right now. And that was it, Ruthie and the Not So Teeny Tiny Lie by Laura Rankin. This story was probably similar to a lot of the stories that you wrote today. A time that maybe you wanted to lie, or maybe you even did lie, but then you ended up telling the truth at the end and doing the right thing. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope we learned a little lesson from it, that telling the truth is always the best thing to do, right? I will see you tomorrow for our activities of the day.